When folks speak of Largs, they talk about the great storm that smashed Haakon's fleet and sent the Norse scuttling back to the Isles in 1263. A dramatic tale, but only half the story. The real ending came the summer after, when Scotland decided the last Viking stragglers weren't going home. Not alive anyway. The job fell to Alexander Stewart, the king's brother-in-law, a man who smiled like he knew something sharp about you. With 600 Hobilars and Islanders who could smell a Norseman the way a terrier smells a rat, Stewart set off down the Clyde coast to cleanse it. A polite word for a brutal task. They began at Fairlie, where a crowd of starving Norwegians hid in St. Fillan's chapel, praying the Scots had softened after winter. They hadn't. At dawn, the thatch went up like a torch. The Norse ran out coughing, and the Scots met them with spears. Locals swear the sands were red for a week, and you can believe it. Ayrshire folk don't exaggerate about blood. Further north, Stewart found 60 more holed up in the Norseman's cave, a damp hole that still stinks of old fear. The Scots lit heather, shoved it in, and smoked the warriors out like salmon. The ones who crawled into the daylight were finished on the beach with clubs. Quick, efficient, unsentimental. Exactly how Stewart liked things. The final band made their stand at Kelburn, on a rocky knuckle overlooking the sea. They held out for a day under a rain of Scottish arrows, shouting oaths to Odin that nobody on this coast understood or cared about anymore. By nightfall, they dropped their shields, and the Scots moved in. None of the Norse walked away. And just like that, the last of Haakon's invasion force vanished from the mainland. By the end of August, not a soul remained to tell the tale. The lords of the Isles suddenly remembered they were loyal Scots after all, and within 2 years the Treaty of Perth handed the Hebrides and Man to Alexander III forever. A tidy bit of diplomacy built firmly on a summer of steel. To this day, fishermen avoid the cave after dark, and on stormy nights locals swear they hear the fairly dead crying under the wind. Believe it or not, it hardly matters. Scotland's coast remembers even if the history books don't. It wasn't just a cleanup. It was the full stop at the end of the Viking Age in Scotland.